So I want to give you this timeline of how all of this shit started outside of the fold, right?
Mhm.
So there was a creator named Brittany that made some problematic videos, and Cuban Delight had called her out. People kept tagging a whole bunch of individuals in her post. Two of those individuals at the time happened to be Vanessa and Goddess Mia. And both of them said, stop tagging me. We don't want no parts of it, whatever, right? People kept tagging creators in her post. And she said, stop tagging y'all's chihuahuas in my post. I'm a big dog. And apparently that offended somebody. So what ended up happening is there was this beef going on before I ever got involved. And Heather Sheridan doxed Cuban Delight first. I have the receipts, I have the videos, I have the screenshots. None of it's spliced, and I can send it to you on Instagram because they report my videos on here. She even put on her video, please continue doxing Denise Maupin. Heather Sheridan just admitted in a live last night, and I have that in 4K too, that she was the one that originally came out with Cuban Delight's name. So we're wondering why this woman's doing this. Well, at the time, I also caught her being racist and transphobic. Heather, not Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
Heather was tagging Goddess Mia and the Pride in all of these videos, did a 22-part series, and it was problematic. And I have all of them too.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how trans people need to get out of the alphabet mafia community because they want everyone else to give up their rights until they get equal rights and all this other stuff. It was very disgusting to watch. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I had people from the trans community hit me up and pointed out to me this 22-part series, and they were afraid to speak up. They had said that they were part of the Pride at one point, and they didn't want to speak up because they were afraid to get, bullied, harassed, whatever. And I was like, I can't speak for anyone else's community. I speak for myself and myself only. I speak on my experiences and knowledge. But if you want to use my platform or you have something to say and want to speak through me, I'm fine with that. So I'd started calling Heather out for this shit off jump while she's doxing Cuban Delight, while she's being transphobic and all this stuff. Well, I noticed that she was also mutuals with Goddess Mia at the time. Now, before all this happened, Goddess Mia supposedly got threatened and doxed long time ago while she's claiming everybody else is doing it. She said that racist doxed her. There was some kid that was on a troll account. His name was Pride Hunter or something. He put her address out. He put her name out, all that. Well, we were all under the impression that this was a real attack on a black woman by white supremacists. So we all stood up in defense. I still have those videos too. I got threatened. Everyone that stood up got threatened, harassed, everything. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I'm going after Heather. I messaged Goddess Mia and I'm like, okay, so she remembers me from not too long ago. I'm going to message her and ask her what this is about and ask her like if she'll speak on it, because someone is using her name, her brand, her likeness, her group to be racist and transphobic and problematic and doxing people. So I had messaged her and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. This person's using your name and likeness. Could you speak on it? That's all I said. I was not disrespectful or nothing. I still have the DM. And it was Heather, not Brittany, that I messaged her about. She in turn made a video and said, I'm not checking anybody. I check who I want, and I'll treat my friends different than my enemies. Around the same time, there was a guy named Old Man Murph on this app who had said some very transphobic things. And I